right, friends, looking at some of our best attacks from side control, okay? I love Kesa in both directions from side control. When you're facing the head, I will tell you that it's hard unless you're a bigger practitioner, you know, someone my size. I feel like it's harder for me to get control of these arms sometimes and to actually like have them locked up. It's nice if you can get them here, but a lot of times when you get them here, they're gonna pull back and you're gonna end up kind of in those framing positions here, okay? So let's look at a couple submissions here from Kesa when you can't really wrap the arms up, okay? So whenever the arms are folded like this, we're looking at smaller joints versus like a long arm bar. So short arm bars, smaller arm bars, longer arm bars are harder to control because the frame position is the natural position. So you'd love to think about that Americana there, but you know, you start pushing here, he can lock up pretty tight, okay? So sometimes just stepping over the head here will draw that hand up to want to push that leg back. So getting good at that move right there. Now look, I have long legs, so I can't actually get over there. So I lean hard to the right as I step and I lift my hip up a little bit. That's gonna draw his hand up, he pushes it back. So this could be like your first little drilling sequence. You go up, he pushes it back. Up, he pushes it back. Up, he pushes it back. You do that like 10 or 20 times. Okay, now watch. Now when you go up, put your hand on my leg. When he goes to push it, 1, 2, here. Okay, then you do it again. Step up, boom. Step up, boom. Wrist and elbow every time. Step up, now wrist to elbow. I'm gonna turn my knees to side. Now I'm gonna put my head at the center point. Just go ahead and push into me. He's strong there, right? So here, head in. I push it to the floor, elbow drops, slide the head over, slide in. Consume that space. Look, paint the floor with the wrist. Bring his elbow into his hip here. Turn, it's a reverse acceleration. Like a motorcycle, but the other direction. Thumbs are on top. Keep it nice and tight here, sorry. It wasn't too hard, was it?
Not too hard.
Okay, good. All right, so here we go. So be gentle with your partner. Here it is, boom. As you release, get your head down. You gotta get low prior to the floor as you slide in. Paint the floor. Be gentle with your partner, okay? So you drilled that a bunch of times, okay? So now here we go. He comes up again this time. I go to push, but man, he's really strong. Change your grip here, look. Pull it across. Pin it with your chest. Try to pull your arm out. See how I pin it? You know, protect that hip over there. Slide under the head. So to slide, you kind of roll him up, wiggle your way in. Now once you get in there, you gotta get really tight with your bite. And then look, flatten him out. Cup. Stay tight here, look. Whip his lapel open. Pull it tight, look, get it as tight as you can. Look, I want that shoulder flat now. Here. Now, if he stays here, there's a sneaky little arm bar hiding down here. Okay, look, you put your chest down into it and you push. It's surprisingly strong, so you gotta be really, really careful because like your chest is against the back of the elbow as you're pulling the wrist up. It's like an upside down arm bar. So it's like right there. You're not always gonna get it. If you don't wanna mess with it or you don't think you're gonna get it, then you go the direction of the choke. Okay, gotta get to the mount now. I'm protecting the hip over here. When I go to the mount, I'm gonna slide my left knee in, my leg over top, head down. Okay, now I'm in the mount. I don't have my choke yet. Look, I'm protecting that head. I go palm up, I grab my bicep. I bring my hand on his head and I drop my head down into this little pocket where my hand is, my right hand or my left hand. So look, I have the space, my head is in it. My hips drop out as I squeeze down into his chest. Boom. My pressure goes belly button to belly button down and then forward. So it's like this. I sink down and then I want to count from 5 as I push forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At 1, he should tap. Don't ramp up, go out, ramp up, go out. You want to have a steady pressure on your choke, okay? So here we are. Okay, reverse Kesa. My leg comes up. Look, you can go right here. It doesn't even have to be the Americana. Lapel, or grab the sleeve, grab the elbow, push it across, pin it with your chest. That lapel might be there. If it's there, take it. If it's not, if it's over there, that's okay. Pin that arm down so he can't recover it. because you got to let go of it for a sec. And then you slide under the head as you lift it up. Turn your palm. Wiggle your way. See, I push back a little bit. That's creating the bite for my choke. Come over here tight. It's worth going to that lapel there. You know, you could go straight here to the choke, but I love having my hand free here to counter any weird leg stuff down here. Look, knee drops into the hip here. Up, head down. Base first so you don't get rolled. Palm up, go to your bicep, bring it in, head down. So belly button pressure, look at my knee slide. Belly button pressure. You can use your toes here to push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, there's my tap. Okay, so there's the choke, right? Okay. And the nice thing here is you get all the lapels. Now we're gonna go into the Nogi version of it. So go ahead and sit up real quick. We're gonna very quick.